Hey everyone, Magdalena here. We are running so close to the Bulgarian Bag Championship registration deadline, July 31st. Right now you'll notice that we're at a different location, Idaho Wellness Company, which are going to be one of our sponsors for the championships this year. And right now I'm here with Jason, the co-owner of the company. Jason, would you like to tell us a little bit about the Idaho Wellness Company?
Well, my name is Jason Sarek. I've been a chiropractor for over 20 years, and I'm one of the co-owners here at Idaho Wellness Company. And at our office, we kind of specialize in keeping and getting people active because we kind of feel the best thing you can do for your spine and yourself in general is to be active. And a lot of times when you're in pain or something like that, you can't be active. So that's kind of what we work with. We work with a lot of athletes, a lot of professional athletes here locally, JiuJitsu people, a lot of car accidents is another big thing that we help out with also.
Awesome. So would you like to tell us a little bit about what your company will be offering at the day of the event? Like, what are things going to look like there for you guys?
What we're doing is it's a full intake with an exam, x-rays, your first adjustment, all for $25 if you were attending the seminar.
Wow, that's awesome too.
Yeah, it's a good way to get started, to kind of get your feet wet. A lot of people aren't sure about their insurance benefits, so if you do have insurance, it's something that Laura at the office can check for you. Hey guys, Austin's here for his appointment. Austin is from Tumwater, Washington. He plays tight end over at BSU. They're gonna have a good team this year.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for getting in the shop, man.
Yeah,
I'll be right in
absolutely.
to treat you.
Sounds good.
All right.
Jason, you mentioned that a lot of your clients are either from car wrecks or athletes, a lot of jiu-jitsu. What originally got you into the jiu-jitsu field?
So one of my buddies back in Olympia fought in the UFC. He's a multiple world champion jiu-jitsu guy. His name is Jeff Munson. And he did two things for me. He got me into treating professional athletes that were into jiu-jitsu, but he also taught me that I don't want to do jiu-jitsu because he was so good at it. He would always pummel me. But that's kind of what got us into the jiu-jitsu MMA field is Jeff. He really would come back from fights all broken up, and you don't realize, like back then these guys didn't get paid a lot, and they didn't have good health insurance, and they actually had to foot the bill themselves. So it really helped him out, us sponsoring him and getting him. So that's what got us into jiu-jitsu.
Awesome. That's awesome that you sponsor some of the athletes.
Yeah, we do. We have a couple local athletes. I don't know Ricky Steele is one of our athletes, Briley, Streeter, and we just try to make it as easy for them as possible to kind of rep Boise. Honestly, it's kind of neat to see. And then lots and lots of other amateur jiu-jitsu people.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's great with the community, just building the community, just serving right back into itself.
Well, and the one thing too is if you're doing it hard, it seems to be an addiction for most people, and it's one of those things. It's not if you get hurt, it's when you get hurt, right? And the worst thing you can do is when you get hurt is to stop going.
Right.
And so that's what we want to do is try to modify maybe their practice along with their treatment to keep them active while they're recovering.
Right.
Because you're never really fully healthy, right?
Right, and you had mentioned that movement is going to be one of the best ways to stay healthy and get healthy.
100%. And it's funny, I had this old professor in college. He always used to say, everybody always wants to ask me, what's the stretch? What's the one stretch that'll fix your back? And then he would walk over to a chair and he would sit down like this and he would say, this is the stretch. Just get off your butt. And that's kind of our attitude here is we want you to stay active and stay as pain-free as possible and keep moving.
That's awesome. That's great.
It goes along with the whole mission of the Bulgarian Bag Championships. We just want all of you guys to enjoy training and realize that being fit and staying healthy doesn't have to be boring.
Jason, down here in Garden City, is this your only location, and how long have you been in the Boise area?
This is our only location. We practiced in Olympia, Washington for 21 years and then moved over here about 3 years ago. Kind of had to wait till my kids graduated college and then got out of Washington.
Okay, awesome. We do want to make sure that you did receive the announcement, and everybody does know that when you do register for the Bulgarian Bag Championships, you receive 20% off your Bulgarian bag purchase.
So make sure to save your spot, especially if you want to increase your chance of winning your very own Bulgarian Bag $300 Soupless gift card, and so much more. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in, and especially if you're in the Boise area, be sure to check out Idaho Wellness. We'll see you at the championships.